Hi, Gemini. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for May 2020. This month I'm using the Taramuka Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages that pertain specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Ascendant, and Gemini Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, you might want to check your cusp sign out, because some people are telling me they find some months their predictions and messages are coming to them from there. So you might want to check that out. All that being said, Gemini, now onto your May 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have here is the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is an earth sign person. This is either a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun, moon, or rising sign. It could also be you, Gemini, if you have a rising or moon sign, that's an earth sign. Or if you're born on the cusp of Taurus and Gemini. You may find that there's altercations or people fighting at your place of business, or, at work, or a business you own, a company you work for, or a business you own, or in your family. I feel like you're going to be witnessing tyrannical behavior going on. And this could be coming from you if you have a rising sign or moon sign that's an earth sign, or if you're born on the cusp of Taurus and Gemini. There's been a lot of fielding, answers, questions, answers, all that stuff is going on, like questions being fired, having to answer questions, or somebody having to answer them. And whatever this is, it's like you want this behavior to stop. So whoever you see as being very tyrannical, dictatorial, dogmatic, it could be a boss, it could be a parent, it could be someone that you're in a relationship with, but they would have strong earth in their chart, either their sun, moon, or rising sign. It's like you want this to stop. You're had your fill of it. And I feel like this person is also quite antagonistic, a little belligerent, antagonistic. They're trying to get a hold on you, control something you're doing. It's either control you or control work or something that you're doing. Getting a hold on you in some way seems to be what their motivation or agenda is. Yeah, they really want to rule you. They may think you're like a sissy, a ninny, weak, or maybe they want you to be that way. Because I don't know, I've known many Geminis and they're not like that. But I get... I still get it again, feeling antagonistic, dictatorial, antagonistic toward you. Maybe other people too, but I'm reading you, and this is coming from this Queen of Pentacles person toward you. You're looking at them like they're having irrational thoughts and irrational behavior. I get the numbers 9 months to a year, so this could have already been going on, and you're in the midst of the 9 months to a year, or it's starting now. I feel like it's already been going on, though, because I'm hearing they want things this way, they want things that way. They've got an agenda, and they want to have a strict adherence to the rules. That's what I feel like they're, or the rules as they see it. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the company's rules, the country's rules, the world's rules. It could be their rules as they see it. Yeah, you're going to have saucy conversations or aggravated conversations going back and forth with them. I feel like they may even be trying to, this Queen of Pentacles person may be even trying to goad you into an argument. I do feel one thing on your side, Gemini, is you're going to have the facts behind you to back up whatever you're saying. So it's going to be very hard for this Queen of Pentacles person to get over on you, because you've got the facts on your side. The next tarot card you have in your reading today for May 2020 is the Star, and this is spiritual blessings, an answered wish or an answered prayer, like the Mother, Father, Creator, God hearing your prayers and wishes and answering your prayers. You could be getting a spiritual blessing of some sort. This is a time of real inventiveness, where you could really create something out of nothing. You're going to be very tuned into the universe and the cosmic consciousness right now in May. It's like Geminis hold the special key of power right now to unlock positive things in their own life for their future, for what's going to happen moving forward. If anybody's been talking behind your back, it's going to come out and get exposed. This could be family members, co-workers. But this could also go the other way. If you're doing it, it could come out if you're the one doing it. But for many of you, if it's been going on, it will come out in May or June, and you'll find out about it. Some of you are going to receive a lot of accolades for your job performance. Maybe you've been working during this, lockdown situation, and you've been working, and you're going to receive a lot of accolades for your job performance, or could be for work that you did prior to all that happening. Some of you are going to make a go of getting intertwined with new people. Now, if your job is such that new employees are getting hired, you could strike up friendships or love relationships with new people that are coming in that are getting hired. Or this could be new people that you're going to encounter by any clubs, groups, or organizations that you're going to join. It could be through online situations as well. There's phenomenal time for advancement with your career. As weird as that may sound, it is what is coming up here. So keep in mind, if things are still clogged up and shut down and not moving freely forward in May, if they're not, then this would happen after that. But it could be happening in May. It's coming up in your May reading. Yeah, you've got surprising developments, either in the career or home front. You could get a surprise of a gift of cash from a family member or from some other source that helps get you out of a bind or helps get you out of debt. Some of you are going to relinquish control over something and give the reins over to somebody else. So if you had too many job duties, too many tasks, and you get an assistant, or you hire somebody, a personal assistant, or you get an assistant through your job, or you tell your bosses, if you work for somebody else, this is too much for me, I can't handle all this workload, or it's too much responsibility, you have to give some of this work over to somebody else to take some of the pressure off me. If you're a non-working Gemini, this would be people helping you out at home and in your living situation. So you just have to see how that message applies to you. For many of you, it's in a work-related sense. For those that are not working or retired, it's going to be in a helpful sense about pressure and things getting lifted off of you, that maybe you're going to hire a gardener, landscapers instead of doing it yourself, or cleaning people to come in and clean your home instead of doing it yourself, or someone to help watch your children if it's too overwhelming. Maybe you have a bunch of kids and it's getting to be too difficult, or a family member helps you out, but you've got some kind of pressure getting alleviated, and you handing reins over of some kind of control to other people that are going to help you out. The next card you have is the Nine of Swords, and this is grieving, often grieving the loss of a breakup of a love relationship. It could also be grieving the loss of other kinds. You could be grieving the loss of something else, a job ending, or, many other things, a pet running away from home. This card can also indicate you not feeling well. It could indicate somebody you care about is not feeling well and you're worried about them. It could also be headaches, migraine headaches, sleepless nights, that can also come up with this card. There's a lot of jealousy, vindictiveness, backbiting, and carping going on. And it's going on around you. So for some of you, it's going on in the workplace. For some of you, it's going on socially among friends or in groups or clubs you belong to. For some of you, it's going on within your family. I feel like you're tired of being the mediator, the peacemaker. I do feel it's giving you a lot of stress and headaches. I see you're going to be thinking, Gemini, that you have to start being more concerned and conscious about worrying about yourself, your own well-being, your own welfare. I also feel like you're tired of being on any kind of firing squad and also tired of thinking about things too much. I feel like you might be even giving your own self a headache by ruminating, overanalyzing, pulling at straws, worrying about the past. That's like Four of Cups energy to me. So it's like you could have some of that energy going on, like overthinking things, overanalyzing things. You could be giving yourself a headache. I feel like you're going to start reassembling things in your mind, and the vision for yourself and your life of how you want to see things roll forward for your future is changing. I also feel like you're beating yourself up here a little bit, Gemini, like, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? Why did I make that decision? Why did I say that? So I do feel like you're berating yourself or being hard on yourself for either things you've said or done. You're going to start trying to figure out how you can change things, how you can maneuver, how you can get certain things done. And I see you turning these things over and over and over in your mind. So the next card you have here, Gemini, is the Five of Pentacles. And this is financial bankruptcy, emotional depression. You could not be paying attention to your finances and looking at it closely, and maybe you need to. This could be, like I said, bankruptcy, financial distress, also emotionally feeling distressed and depression. I feel like you are really upset. There's things that you want to do that you can't do. And it's kind of like agonizing to you. I feel like some of your routines have gotten skewed and thrown off. Maybe things that you do for your own mental health, well-being, exercise, enjoyment. It's like, it's almost like you're going through some kind of withdrawals. You could also be going through withdrawal if you had to give up some kind of habit. Smoking, drinking, gambling, something. Maybe what's been going on in this world has prevented you from doing some kind of habits. It's either agony over missing the ability to do routines and or habits. I do feel like you're feeling a bit in agony, like you want to break free. You want to break free of these bonds or the feelings of being trapped. You want more freedom of movement. You do have a lot of pent-up angst and built-up frustration here. I feel some of you feel frustrated too because there may be some move you want to make and you feel blocked, like you can't do it. Like maybe you want to move from your residence and you can't do it right now because of what's going on out in the public, out in the world. Or you may want to make some move like leave your job and start your own business, or get out of a love relationship that you're in that is, a toxic relationship where there's too much bickering and arguing and you want to leave it and get out of it. But because of things beyond your control, outside forces and conditions, it's keeping you in this like state of frustration and kind of like agony and depression. You may feel happy-go-lucky in some ways, but I do feel you, and like I said, your routines and things like that, some of this stuff is skewed, and you're highly it's almost like going through withdrawal in some ways. Now, your last card you have here is the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is a card that symbolizes being tired and exhausted from your hard work and efforts, but gaining financial gain and rewards from your hard work and efforts. It could be focusing on your work and your money. I feel like you're like, I need to like take out everything I need to do and look at it in front of me and figure it out, like tackle it, get down to business, put things in a certain order. You may feel a bit challenged by how much money you can make this year. You may feel like your psychology is not right and that you need something to shift and change in you so that you come up with solutions, so that you come up with more drive and more energy, so that I feel like you've got like a lot of energy you want to burn off, like blow off steam, energy you want to blow off. And it's hard for you to take because I feel like a lot of things that are happening right now are causing things to make you go inward. And I feel like it's too much inward for you, that you need things to go away and outward. I don't feel like you like the energy that's forcing you and like directing all these things to go inward in you. I don't feel like that's sitting well with you. I do feel like you are going to get on some kind of train of making more money and making money this year, especially from like October onward. It could even start sooner than that. But I feel like October, November, and December, you're doing well financially. Some of you may start taking classes and getting indoctrinated in something. It could be getting a new degree or learning new skills or getting some kind of permit or licensing that is going to help you to advance your career, make more money in the future. I feel like you're trying to be pragmatic and you're trying to tell yourself everything that's happening is happening for a reason, that the universe has a plan and you just have to do the best to soldier along and go with it. I also feel that many of you Geminis are going to be like evaluating your jobs or your career or the way you invest or make money in May. You're going to be evaluating it, reevaluating it. Is this something that you want to keep doing consistently moving forward, or do you want to get out of this field or shift and change what you're doing even within your own field? I also feel August is a month where you're going to start to see some increases and more money coming your way. So if you're feeling like you're having any financial struggles right now, I do feel that that's going to be alleviated for you. Coming soon, August, and I also pick up you making more money in October, November, and December. I feel like you're like, I can't give up all that I've earned and all that I've worked for. I have to keep soldiering on. But even though I see you feeling that way, I do feel there's a big part of you that is doing soul searching and reevaluating what direction you want any work that you do or your career to go, or how money is invested. Any one of those or all of them together. Doesn't mean you're going to change careers drastically, but you may think of that you want to change, like be in a different area or a different department or handle different things within the parameters of the work that you're already doing. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe if you would like to receive notification when I upload my videos to YouTube. As I always say, my most recent video series that I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand pages, which are filled with predictions and messages channeled from my spirit guides for specific topics and astrological configurations and many different things. Those links are always posted below. these videos down below in the description box in the Show More section. And they're also on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. You go to the videos tab on my menu, and there you will, if you click on that, you'll see all the different video series I have listed, what oracle cards or tarot cards I used, or crystals, or whatever I've used, how long the predictions are for, so you can read the descriptions there. Pick the series that you want, click on the sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, some of the most recent video series, as I say, I always post them below, and every month I do psychic crystal readings. This month, the psychic crystal readings for each zodiac sign for May 2020. That link is down below, where I stop this video at the end and I continue on looking into the crystal and get additional messages and predictions from my spirit guides for you for this month of May 2020. So if you're interested in getting those, that link is below this video. Important angel messages for these changing times for each sign of the zodiac. That link is below this video. I used Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. I used the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards and Ask an Angel Oracle cards, and got messages from angels and guides as to what you need to know from these important and changing times that we're going through, this pivotal time on Earth. You've incarnated here for a purpose at this time. So these messages may speak more to your soul. They do give messages and predictions. So you might want to check those out. The other most recent link I have down below is also from my What's Lucky and New for You Psychic Tarot readings in 2020. What's lucky and new for you in 2020 for each sign of the zodiac. Psychic Tarot and Oracle. There's an Oracle card in there for each sign as well. So that link is below this video. I also have several other links below this video that would pertain to what you're going through right now as far as astrologically. They're Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards and crystal readings connected to that. Those links are below. If you would like to help support this channel and donate to my channel, below all those links is a donation link connected to PayPal. And I want to say thank you so much for all of you that have been very generous and donated to my channel. It does help a lot. Thank you so much for that. And if you would like to receive more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use many different divination tools there and give you psychic predictions and messages that are not just for the day that I post the messages. Sometimes they're talking a few months out, a few weeks out. It's never just for one day. Many people find those messages resonate with them, and you may find they resonate with you as well. So I'd love to see you over there if you would like to check that out. So I hope you have all the possible positive energy and uplifting energy come to you this month of May 2020. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.